and 95% of the people that come to my booth are for Gex. 95.
Mm-hmm.
Seinfeld, nothing. Simpsons, nothing. Gex. Gex, Gex, Gex.
Mm. Colder than Eva Gabor's wig fridge.
That's a Rob Cohen joke, I can tell you right
But you
now.
did them all as Johnny Carson.
We did. There was a lot of Carson. There was a lot of Carson. There was one that they wouldn't let us do, which was he was on a raft being attacked by crabs, and he said, "I haven't seen this many crabs since Elkie Summers' hot tub party."
See, I grew up.
People love that stuff, man.
I grew up with Johnny Carson. The one Dana Gould always does. He's always like getting pulled over. He goes, "You make up a fake drink with a fake bar." "I'm sorry, officer. I had too many fuzzy nipples at the pirate shack."
Yeah, my friend Rob Cohen, who was I shared an office with on the Ben Stiller show, and I wrote all those things.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now you're a horror movie guy.
I am. Have you seen the new Frankenstein?
I did.
I have a comment about it, but it's a spoilerific. It's very spoilery.
All right, for me it was, and I'm okay with a long movie if it's really good. Like I didn't want Dances with Wolves to end, and I'm like,
Right.
oh, that was 3 hours. To me, the best horror movie out right now is Weapons, and I've seen it
Weapons
three
is great.
times.
Yeah, Weapons is great.
3 times. I like Benicio del Toro, but I thought they
You mean Guillermo del Toro?
Sorry. Well, I like him too. I like Benicio too. One of them Del Toros. I thought that Frankenstein, it was just too romanticized. Maybe it was woke Frankenstein.
I'm going to say that this is not really a spoiler, and if you don't know Frankenstein by now, I don't know what to tell you. But between Frankenstein and The Shape of Water, it tells you all you need to know about Guillermo del Toro's experience in Hollywood. That he makes monster movies where the chick wants to bone the monster.
Yeah, to the point where she would die.
Yeah. It's like the chicks don't really want to bone the monster.
My friend laughed when I said, "Worst wedding ever. The bride was shot and literally carried out by Frankenstein."
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was good. It was fine. I don't like hot, sexy Frankenstein monster.
Yeah.
It's funny. I think the best version of Frankenstein is the original, the 1931.
Sure.
And 1930, and The Bride of Frankenstein is also as good, but it's a different thing. It's a comedy. Bride of Frankenstein is really a very dark, weird comedy. It's like a David Lynch movie if you watch it. It really is. I mean, it's a very bizarre black comedy, and brilliant. You know, they're really. Those two movies are like Godfather Part 2. Like, they're just brilliant. Everyone is as good as the other one. The best version of Dracula, I think, is the Christopher Lee one in 1958. It's just, both of those movies are like under an hour and a half.
Right.
You don't need 3 hours.
Do you know a movie I really, really liked? Is called It Follows.
Oh, yeah, It Follows is great.
It's a great movie. So I went to the Freaky Tales premiere, which is about Oakland. And
What's that? What's Freaky Tales?
Freaky Tales is a really fun movie set in Oakland in the 80s, and it's got Pedro Pascal and Tom Hanks. It's
wow.
it's a lot of fun, especially if you were, I was that age at the time. But It Follows is so good, and there was a guy named Keir Gilchrist that was in that movie, and he was also in Freaky Tales. So the poor guy, I cornered him at the after party, and I talked about It Follows for about 20 minutes.
Is he in It Follows?
He was in It Follows. He's kind of he was the boy who is kind of like with the nose, and he's kind of soft spoken.
Sure.
He's the friend,
It's great. The best horror movie, because I'm writing one now, so I have a weird other career.
You have a working title?
One of three.
Okay.
One of three.
You got to wash your ass. That's number one.
Spank my fanny. Talk to Me was great. Have you seen Talk to Me?
I have not seen
Talk to Me. Highly recommended Talk to Me. One of my favorite, and then the guys that made another one called Bring Her Back, which is also a really hard watch, but really good. Talk to Me was great. I think my three favorite kind of also I like I like plots and I like twists and things. Talk to Me is great. There's a Korean movie called Infection that's really great. That takes place like in a hospital that's about to close. That has an amazing twist at the end, And Carnival of Souls is one of my favorite. Have you ever seen? There's a really good movie called, I think it's called Presence. It's by Steven Soderbergh. Came out earlier this year. It's a ghost story, and it's all from the ghost's POV.
Oh.
But it never gets tiring. It never gets boring.
I'm POV porn.
Sure.
Well,
I feel bad for those because you realize it's somebody like holding a camera in your face.
Talk to Me is an Australian movie from 2022. Wow, 4 stars. Why didn't I? Is this streaming anywhere?
It's everywhere, yeah.
Why didn't I see it? Was it in theaters?
Yeah.
And there's a sequel already.
What's it? Oh,
Talk to Me 2.
Same cast?
I don't know.
It was really good.
Wow. Oh, it's on HBO Max.
Yeah, well, no, it's very, very. It's
there you go.
Really, really good. And it's a great story, great twist. And have you ever seen Carnival of Souls?
That sounds really familiar.
It's from 1962, but that is a David Lynch movie before David Lynch made movies.
Wow.
Yeah.
What year was Night of the Living Dead?
68.
68. Okay, I had.
And you know what George Romero's first job was? George Romero, who directed Night of the Living Dead. Do you know what his first quote movie unquote was?
What?
Mr. Rogers Goes to the Dentist.
Wow.
He started it with Mr. Rogers.
I was talking to a film history guy. It was horror movies, and I said, "Was Night of the Living Dead the first ever movie where the black guy was the hero?" And he said, "Yes."
Yes. Yeah. And it wasn't. It was just George Romero was like, no, he was the best actor.
Yeah.
It's just like,
right.
And George Romero, he got to start on Mr. Rogers, and then Fred Rogers came to the premiere of Dawn of the Dead, and afterwards walked up to him and said, "What'd you think, Fred?" He goes, "It's very entertaining, George." Slow.
What was the movie that we saw at the Alamo Draft House, and then we met the guy, you and I, you walked up, you introduced me to him. It was for Sketchfest. Oh, what the hell? It was an 80s campy.
Goonies.
No, not Goonies.
It wasn't Goonies?
No, it was a campy movie where a guy, God, why can't I remember? I could show you the picture of you and me and the star of it.
It was a movie from the 80s.
It was a scientist, and
Reanimator?
Yes.
With
Reanimator.
With Jeff Combs.
That's who we met.
Yeah, Jeff's a buddy. He's the best.
Okay. Yeah, that was the one. Thank you. I'm bad at remembering.
Yeah, Reanimator and Bride of Reanimator are also both great.
My favorite, I think, all time still, and I watched it again on Halloween night, was 1979 Halloween.
That's terrific.
It is.
And then then you skip.
Oh.
And then you go to the 2018 one.
I don't think I've seen another one since. I did see Season of the Witch, which was stupid. In the 80s.
If that movie was not called Halloween 3, it would be great. It's the fact that it's called Halloween 3.
There's no Michael Myers.
You go from Michael Myers in 1979, then you jump to the one in 2018.
That's good?
Yeah, called Halloween.
Okay.
That is a sequel, a direct sequel to the 1979 movie that ignores every movie in between.
Really?
The premise of Halloween 2018 is Mike Myers got arrested 10 minutes after the end of Halloween, and he's been in a prison for 40 years.
Okay.
And he's going to get out.
All right. I got
and Jamie Lee Curtis said it's great.
Well, good. I want to ask you, too, because when I was in Boston a couple of years ago, remember I sent you the three-cornered hat guys?
Sure. I'm familiar.
They're not drunk enough.
I'm familiar.
And I went to Salem. I did a couple of day trips. I went to Concord. I went to Salem. And I was thinking, you growing up as a kid and and of course they overhype it,
sure.
Like New Age, we're all witches here. But did you ever go there and have a curiosity about all that?
I never went to Salem when I was a kid, but I did, I grew up in the era of Well, I was a little young for it, but Dark Shadows.
Yeah, Barnabas Collins.
Yeah, my brothers were really into Dark Shadows, and I lived around the corner from the cemetery.
Wow.
And I lived at the corner of Cemetery and Hope. I have a photo of the sign. And
You say the owls say why?
I'll say why, and I'll send you before I go. I can tell because I was just there. But we would play in the cemetery. You know, it was just like, go play in the cemetery. Get out of the house. And, you know, it was, so to us, it was, I was steeped in that. Like the town in Dark Shadows is called Collinwood. I lived in Collinwood. My brothers and I would go play in the cemetery.
Wow.
And it was just a common thing. There I am, cemetery. Oh, hold it up.
Yeah.
Cemetery and Hope.
The look on your Well, you know what else I loved at that time, too? We had a thing out here called Creature Features.
Oh, sure.
With Bob Wilkins.
Bob Wilkins, yeah. I have a lot of that video.
I love Bob Wilkins. And then
I like that he didn't have an affected character. He was just like, hello.
Just
hello, kids.
Deadpan.
Great.
Always. That was a cool thing to stay up late with, like, my older brother to watch that in 1971 or whatever.
Yeah, that was great. We had that in, that was, my mom really, I got into this. You don't need Freud. My mom really loved the old black and white Universal horror films, and they used to be on at 11:30 on Saturday nights on originally on Channel 7 in Boston. It was called Classic Horror, and my mom would let me stay up and watch them with her, and then it became Creature double feature.
How about Night Gallery?
What is scarier, Night Gallery or Rod Serling's hair on Night Gallery?
The paintings on Night Gallery are always like El Greco on like Quaaludes. Yeah. All right, we'll take a quick break. Come on back.
Do you have Medicare and do you use a CPAP machine? This is a national healthcare alert regarding your CPAP supplies. Using a clean CPAP mask and clean supplies is important to staying healthy. The best way to make sure your CPAP equipment is clean is to get new supplies. If you have Medicare, we have great news. Medicare will pay for you to have new clean supplies every 90 days. We'll even do all the paperwork for you to make sure that there's little to no out-of-pocket cost to you. And you don't even have to leave your home. We provide free in-home delivery. So if you're a CPAP user and you have Medicare, staying healthy with new CPAP equipment is easy. Just make this free phone call right now to get started.
Sponsored by Specialty Medical. 800-913-9739. 800-913-9739. 800-913-9739. That's 800-913-9739.
This is a true, sad story for ADT, the leader in home security systems. My favorite dog, Oliver, was stolen from our garage recently. If I had a camera system installed in my home from ADT, I would have known exactly what car possibly pulled up in my driveway and stole my little friend. If I had a security system from ADT, my dog would still be here. I called ADT this weekend, and they're coming out in a few days to install a camera and a new security system. Unfortunately, it's a little too late for me. Listen, protect everyone you love in your family. Call ADT now. Have them come out and give you a quote to install a full security system in your home. Don't let it be too late for you. Call right now.
Paid for by the Home Security Hotline. 800-361-3491. 800-361-3491. 800-361-3491. That's 800-361-3491.
It's more than a rebellion. When your teen is slipping into drugs or alcohol, when social media and pornography consume their time and their mind, when depression and even suicidal thoughts cast a shadow over your home, as a parent, you feel powerless. There is hope. At Turnabout Ranch, troubled teens step away from the chaos and into a clarity of nature on a working cattle ranch. Care for horses, learn responsibility, build trust, and rediscover purpose. It isn't theory, it's real work, real therapy, real healing. Families from across the country have found transformation right here, just when they thought hope was gone. If your teen is struggling with addiction, harmful online behaviors, even weight management, call right now and get the help you all need.
800-219-2494,